Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Driven Discourse. Today we have the Chevy Trax. Now this has been all over the internet and I wanted to get behind the wheel of it because there's been so many top reviewers saying how great this vehicle really is. And after driving it, I'm almost going to run out of fuel here, but after driving it for a little bit on the highway, I have some opinions. I think that this might just be a good vehicle for pretty much everybody, small families or singular people driving. It's got a nice look to it. I know the biggest dig people have on it is it's a 1.3 liter 3-cylinder, but listen, it's a very small SUV. It does not take much to get this thing moving. It's got a nice aggressive look to it. I think GM's done a really good job with the way that they've styled their vehicles as of late. I think this just provides a great value proposition for a lot of people out there. And I read all YouTube comments, and I got to tell you, I know that's something that a lot of people are interested in. Is, hey, we want something that fits all of our stuff and us comfortably at a good price point. And I think this delivers. Gotta watch out for my top budget license plate hole there. But as you go in, non-powered liftgate, but it's okay, it lifts itself pretty easily. This is very roomy. Very roomy. Privacy cover there, privacy shade. Maybe there is a trim level that does have a power liftgate on it, but this isn't a big deal. I mean, at just under $27,000, this is a great option. You can option it with different wheels. If I'm going for total value, I might consider going for a smaller wheel. I know I say this a lot, but I just think it's a great way to add comfort for next to nothing money. So why not? But big test here. I'm 6 foot, 205 pounds. This seat is where I would be sitting. I've got plenty of room. I have headroom as well, not with the way the camera is situated, but I really do have probably 3-4 inches of headroom back here. There are no fold-down cup holders. I wish there was that, and there is no vents. You do have power. I'd almost rather see vents than power. You can run a long charging cord if you had to. But I think vents, even if it's just one vent, is just more beneficial for people that are back here. That being said, it's a small cab. It's probably not much to circulate anyways. There is a lot of hard plastic, but if you have a family, maybe that is something that you see as a bonus back here. Let's see how it is from the driver's seat. You do have roof rails, and I think that's something to point out because it seems to be very underutilized. Maybe you don't have as much trunk space as you want. You can always add a cargo carrier up top, especially when 4 full-size adults fit in here. Now, again, this is very comfortable. Even with the moonroof, it's not huge, it's a cute little moonroof, but it works. I still have plenty of headroom. That's not something you could say about a lot of different vehicles. You have your trip information. The reverse camera. It's okay. I've definitely seen worse. It's not the best in the world, but I mean, it's fine. There's no issues there. I like the steering wheel, leather wrapped, flat bottom. Everything's laid out in a way that makes sense. I'm still not a huge fan of controls behind, but I get it, and I know that after a little while of driving it, it'll come to you. Hard plastic up here. This, all you need is a little pad right here, just a little bit of padding, and this would be great. It's not the worst in the world, the way that my arm naturally seems to fall on it, but I'd like to see some padding there. Automatic windows, maybe. Oh, automatic down in the front. You have your headlight controls, you have your directionals over here, and your windshield wipers. Pretty standard. I do like the way this gauge looks. You have heated steering wheel on this, which is nice as well. And again, everything just, it makes sense. Everything lays out in a way that really just works in this car. You have your auto start stop button right there. Everybody loves that. Park and brake button over here. It's roomy. It's definitely roomy enough. I mean, considering the size of the vehicle. I do like your vents. I kind of like the color scheme they got going on here. I'm not usually big on chrome, but I think I'm going to take this over just gloss black everywhere, which is also, unfortunately, everywhere. But I do think that this helps a little bit. And here it is satin, which that'd be nice, or flat black. I like the way the gauges and the radio work together. It's a GM thing, but I think they look great. They work great. You do have some cubby space over here. It's deep. You get some room over there. Another one in front, which is great for your phone. You even have a phone holder over here in front of the cup holder. The cup holders fit a good size in there. Can you fit them in down here? No, you can't. That's kind of, well, as long as you've got a cup that doesn't leak, you might be all right. I love that for road trips because, well, it's just nice to be able to put your coffee here and your bigger water down there. Wireless charger up front as well. Let's go see how it is on the drive. Like I said, I did drive it a little bit. It's a very quiet vehicle. And even though it's only a 3-cylinder, which is something that a lot of people tend to complain about, look, you're not buying anything in this segment to be a race car, and this is no different. It works fine. There's nothing wrong with it. You also get a real transmission in here. I like that it's not a CVT. I'm not somebody who hates on all CVTs. I know that they had a time where they were terrible, but I think most manufacturers are coming around. Very quiet, even on this road surface, which was kind of loud when I came in a different vehicle. But I'd say it's about on par with the rest of the class. You're not buying this to be a completely muted cabin. That's annoying. But I guess, hey, safety features telling you gotta stop or slow down. It is funny the way these 3-cylinders sound. It's not a bad sound. It's just, I mean, not that anything in this class is great, but it is just a funny little sound that they have. But it's got no problems. Even when I was on the highway earlier, it was fine. Yeah, I mean, you always hear like, oh, the 0 to 60 of the whatever vehicle is 8 seconds, and everybody gets all upset about it. But why would you be shopping this class of vehicle? You're not. This is the economy class of vehicle. You don't get really a cheaper SUV than this, and that should tell you something. But for your daily activities, this is fine. For 99% of the people out there, this is going to be absolutely fine. And I know there's going to be some car people out there that go, no, 3-cylinder, terrible amount of horsepower, never going to do it. Well, the average car right now goes for what, $50,000? This is half that. So as a car enthusiast, the win there is you can buy this, do all your family duties, and have plenty of budget left over to buy the fun car too. You get to have two. So what if this one's slow and great on gas? You have enough money left over to go out and buy something else. Or if you're just budget friendly minded, you can go out and invest the rest of your money. This is also great if you're just on a budget, right? You don't really get a ton of compromise. Yeah, I wish that there was padding on this armrest over here on the door card. The one over here is fine. That's just a weird little spot to cheap out. Maybe you'll be able to find something on Amazon, some kind of cover for that. It's not a big area, so it wouldn't take much. Yeah, there's a lot of hard plastics everywhere, but even at 6 foot, 205 pounds, my knees aren't rubbing on anything, so it's fine. And the hard plastic on one end just means it's easy to clean, right? And if you're a family person, or you don't want, you just want to have a clean vehicle, that's all a plus. There's nothing wrong with that. It was a pretty decent sized bump. There's nothing bad about it. And again, you can option this with smaller wheels and a thicker tire, which will help you when it comes to those bumps, but this has been fine. Even on the highway, there was a little bit of construction earlier. I didn't want to take anybody through all the traffic, but even in that, I mean, for the class, again, it's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing about this that screams terrible by any stretch of the imagination. Even the radio, honestly, these are not branded speakers, but they're good. I wouldn't be worried about it at all on a road trip. I'd just be happy that it's quiet enough and gets good enough fuel mileage. Get into it a little bit more over here and then close it out on a positive note. Yeah, this thing it's nice. It's roomy. It's comfortable. I don't see why you and 3 other people couldn't enjoy this. Well, I want to thank you for sticking with me. I hope this one was a little bit better. I'm getting there. Every video, I'm getting a little bit better. And I hope to continue to bring you good quality content. If you have any questions or you just want to have a conversation, feel free in the comments. I will engage. Thank you.